being still for me is like, I notice that the stillness is difficult. Like when I heard you talking with Jean, it's like what came up for me was, oh, I just suck at being still.
But like, who or what is it that sucks at being still?
Right.
At best, all you could do would be to say, gee, the mind's busy.
Right.
That's all.
Right.
You are already still. You are already still. You couldn't recognize movement unless you were still.
The mind's trying to understand that, but it's like, it's not.
What's that understand? The mind's busy, and I'm still sitting here aware of the mind that's busy. That's not complicated. Even the mind would understand that, I think. Or at least intellectually we would understand that. Yeah. The part that the mind can't understand is, what's this stillness you're talking about? Because the mind's busy, it's noisy.
Right.
Yeah. It can't experience stillness or silence.
Yeah.
It's dualistic.
Yeah.
Can't experience it.
Right.
Has a conceptual idea of what it is. Yeah. That's when it starts, calling the stillness nothing and void, and I don't know if I want to go near a nothing or a voidness, the mind will say. Yeah.
Right. It's like there's an experience of like here, and then there's thoughts that sort of come and go and like have ideas about what you're talking about. Stillness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we use the mind gets used for some of this journey. It does. There's no ifs or buts about it. Okay? It does. Until eventually, you kind of seem to arrive at a place where there's no questions coming up anymore. Oh, this is interesting. Where are all those questions gone? Where are they gone? Like,
Or it feels like the question's coming up, like, but it's like, oh, well, that's mind. And I'm just like, okay, just drop that.
Good. Now, who's saying, oh, that's just mind?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Mind.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
Good. Isn't it? Now, but right there, we would ordinarily we'd label that as me.
Right. Right. It's just thought.
It's all just thought.
Yeah.
Be the bearer of bad news there. It's all just thought. It's all thought. All thought, all thought, all thought. Yeah. In the absence of thought, there's no duality. There's no me, you, separation. No this, that, hot, cold. Yeah. All there is experiencing. No experiencer, and no thing experienced,
Hmm.
because it's all one. Then there's just experiencing. Which is very different to, you know, that's being experienced. Because it'll be the mind that steps in and makes up a story about that's being experienced.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have heard me talk about the two people that get on a Big Dipper, or those rides at an amusement park. Two people that get in the front seat, off they go. Goes upside down and straight up, and it's like a horror trip to me. Standing there witnessing it. It pulls in. The two people get off, and one person says, "That's the best thing I've ever done. It was so exhilarating. I had so much fun. I can't wait to get back on it again." And they run straight to the queue, or go and buy another ticket, and they're in the queue. They want to go and do it again. And the other person says, "That was horrific. It scared the bejesus out of me. Why would anybody want to go and do that again? That is awful. I will never, ever go on that ride ever again, ever." They'll both sit in the front seat. Same experience. Now, which story is correct? The one that said it was awesome, or the one that said it was terrible? Which one's right?
Neither.
Good. Because the experiencing isn't dualistic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then the mind steps in and makes up this story, right, about the experience, right, makes up this big story, and then takes the story to be the actual experience. That's how trauma stays around forever for people.
Right.
The mind steps in, makes up a story about whatever it was that seemed to traumatize somebody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then people keep living the story, and they take the story to be the actual experience.
That's right.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not. It's a story. The mind doesn't experience anything. It doesn't experience anything.
Mm-hmm.
It can't. It's just the sixth sense is just a descriptive tool. Just, at best, it just tries to describe stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Makes up stuff about experiencing.
Mm-hmm.
Makes up stuff about seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling. And the worst thing it does is it makes up a me. It creates a me, which is a story. Yeah. And then it takes the story to be the me. You've got to see that. Like, this is basic.
Yeah.
It's really basic, and it is really obvious.
Yeah.
What's actually occurring. You just need to see it.
Mm-hmm. And then there's a story of I don't want to me, like that.
That's just
Feels
that's the mind saying that too.
Right. Right.
The me is a story.
Mm-hmm.
What makes the me feel real is that there is presence, awareness, consciousness, beingness.
Mm-hmm.
And mind steps in and makes up a story about this. Mm-hmm. And the story is this is me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go out on a limb and say, it's you.
Mm-hmm.
Not the me. That's why I use that pointer. Like, if I could create amnesia in you, where's the me gone? It's like it's gone. It's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And what have we done? We've just erased thoughts, the story. But you'd still be sitting here. Me wouldn't. Wouldn't know your face when you looked in the mirror. Like, God, geez, who's that? You know, no recall of what you look like. Yeah. I'm not talking about a lobotomy where you can't speak anymore and you can't communicate and you don't know that that's a tree and you don't know. I'm not talking about that. Yeah. Just the pure absence of the me backstory. Amnesia. People experience that. From a knock on the head or from whatever. They come to and they don't know who they are. No recollection, zero recollection. Oh, the me's gone. Personal me. This is still a pointer. Yeah. Yeah. Because even in that situation, yeah, the person would still go, oh, I can't remember who I am. Who am I? They're still seeking around for an identity. Yeah. There's still be that seeking for an identity. Who am I? I don't remember if I'm married, I've got kids, and that would be important. And I can't remember. I need to remember who I am. So that would still be the mind now engaging, trying to work out who it is. So that dualistic process would still be happening. That's why I say it's just a pointer. But what I'm trying to do by using that pointer is clarify that the me is just a story contained in memory. Without the memory of it or without the storying of it, so what's the me? Where does it arise?
In the mind.
Only. Now you do a double check. You go, okay, well, I'm conscious of the mind. Is the mind conscious of this that's conscious of it? Check.
No, I've been trying to check that out since you last told me, and I can't. It doesn't.
Right.
Yeah. As much as I tried, it's like it doesn't go the other way.
Good.
Yeah.
So, is the me conscious?
No.
Can the me see?
No.
Can the me be aware?
No.
Yet there's seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, awareness, consciousness, and beingness.
It's like it feels like the me is like, it's like this filter that comes on top of the experiencing, but it's like so close that it's hard to sort of, it's like this filter.
Then you start to observe it from truth. Just the truth of it. It's so not rocket science, this. It's so not. Anyone that's prepared to look for themselves will see this.
It's like the me is so familiar that the pull is there, but just with your pointing, it becomes more clear. But like, for example, if I walk into the bathroom and I see the mirror and I see my image reflected, boom, the me feels solid. It feels like, oh, that's me. That, if there's something there that feels so, and yet it's not.
Good. Because it's not. But see how amazing the mind is. It will see a reflection of the body in the mirror, and straight away it will say, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
No ifs or buts about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now the reflection's not conscious.
Right.
The reflection's not aware. The reflection's not alive. The reflection can't see. The reflection can't hear. Now do you still want to call that me? It's absurd.
Yeah.
It's absurd. Yeah. But this is the strong identification that mind has with the body.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but now we just need to question it,
Mm-hmm.
which we just did. Very simply.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now let's remove the mirror, and come back to the body. Yeah. Look down, there's the torso, arms, legs, feet,
Mm-hmm.
hands. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The body will, the mind will also say, I have a head too, won't it? Where's the evidence of that?
In my, I see my little Zoom square.
No, there's no. We've already clarified that's not you. The
Right,
reflection's not you.
That's right.
So we've removed a mirror. We've removed everything, and now come back to your direct experience. Look down at the body. Mind says, yep, that's me. Does it not? The mind will say, that's my body.
That's right.
Good. The mind will say that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What can it say about your head? Can't see that.
No. I can feel it though.
What? It's just a sense. All there is a sensation.
Right.
And then the mind's going to say, oh, yeah, that's a head. No, that's a sensation.
Huh.
Mind will turn that into a head. But in your direct experience, can you see your head?
No. No, I can't. Yeah. I'm just aware of from here down, really.
Which just basically means there's a torso walking around. From your direct experience.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then now come back to this space that's here where we think the head is.
Mm-hmm.
In your direct experience.
Mm-hmm.
Where we believe the head is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's being experienced there? What's that? What the hell is going on here?
So I'm aware of sensation of something up here, like a weight. And there's a sense of something like a presence through here. Like there's a sense of, well, there's seeing.
Are there any eyes?
I mean, my direct experience, I don't know that for sure.
Yes, you do. You can't see your eyes. You
Oh.
do know for sure. Are there any eyes?
See them.
Are there any eyes?
Okay, yes. There must be to see.
There's mind. Can you see your head?
Not in my direct experience, no.
Good. Can you see your eyes?
I can't see them. I can see through them, but I can't see them.
No, that's, what are you doing?
Okay.
You're validating. Yeah, don't validate. Just come back to your direct experience.
So yeah, I have eyes.
Really? Tell me what they look like right now.
Well, I'm looking through them.
You can't see them.
I can't see them.
You just said you had eyes.
Right.
Now my next question is going to be, who's looking through them?
I don't know.
That's the truth. Can you see anybody back here that's looking through them?
No.
Are you aware of anybody back here that's looking through them?
No.
Now what's going on here? What the hell's going on there?
There's just experience. There's just seeing and hearing. And
How do you know they're seeing?
because I can see things.
No, that's not seeing.
Okay. Because
That'll be the mind producing a seer and something seen.
Okay. Oh, I'm seeing because there's images. There's
You're telling me about stuff seen.
Yeah.
I'm asking you to tell me about the seeing.
So anything I describe
Is the seeing.
Is this, so like colors and
That's the scene.
that's the scene.
But notice what that does. It also just automatically produces a seer.
Right.
When we assume the seeing is that's seen, yeah, it automatically produces a seer. Automatically. Well, I'm seeing colors and I'm hear it in your language.
Right.
Okay. So I'm not asking about the seer, and I'm not asking about that is seen. Tell me about the seeing.
I don't know how to describe it without describing what I'm seeing. That's
what's being missed, Dania. That's what's being missed. That's the ING. That is the mind can't know that. Yet it's happening. If we care to notice it. Yeah. Instead of allowing the mind to race off, and it'll say things, yeah, well, I'm seeing that, and I'm seeing that. I am. There's the me, right? I am seeing that.
So how do I know that seeing is happening? Can't. I mean,
how much sense does it make for you to say seeing isn't happening?
Well, it doesn't make sense because I'm having experiences visually, like there's experiencing
All right. All
through
right.
sight.
All right. Just sit there for a moment. Close your eyes. You seeing happening?
Yes.
Well, that blows that straight out of the water. I'm having an experience of I'm seeing things and I'm seeing colors, and that's
Right.
that's what's telling me I'm seeing. It's
Right.
bullshit. It's not true.
Right.
There's
Yeah.
something happening right now with the eyes closed.
Right.
And then the mind will step in. Yeah. If we challenge it at this point, it'll step in and say, well, I see darkness.
Yeah.
The eyes are closed.
Okay. Yeah.
So what I
So if
mean,
someone's
the direct experience is the seeing, the hearing, taste-ing, touch-ing, smell-ing.
Mhm.
That's the direct experience. And then, right, then notice what the mind does with it, with all of that. Just watch what it does. You're in the best seat in the house to watch what the mind does with all of that. The seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling. Watch what it does.
Yeah, it's labeling. It's labeling everything.
Yeah,
Like
I see.
labeling the things that I'm hearing, things that I'm seeing.
Good. Good. Now, let's remove all the labels. Would the seeing still happen? Or is
Yes.
the seeing dependent on the labels?
It's not.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.